What are the deprivation of liberty safeguards? When and how should they be used? My name is Maria Nicholas. I'm a solicitor and director at GN Law, and I head our Court of Protection department. I specialise in mental capacity law. In this video, I'm going to talk about the deprivation of liberty safeguards. The idea behind the deprivation of liberty safeguards, commonly known as DOLS, is that they are there to protect vulnerable adults who lack capacity to make a decision about where they should live. The DOLS will apply where there is an adult who lacks capacity to decide where to live and they are being deprived of their liberty. Most commonly, this situation will arise where the person is living in a care home, due for example to dementia or a learning disability. It also arises in hospital settings. To determine if the person who lacks capacity is deprived of their liberty, you need to ask two questions. Firstly, is the person subject to continuous supervision and control? Secondly, is the person free to leave? If they are subject to continuous supervision and control and they are not free to leave, then they will be considered deprived of their liberty. A deprivation of liberty needs to be authorised in order to be legal, otherwise it will be an unlawful deprivation and in breach of that person's right to liberty underneath the European Convention on Human Rights. Such a situation can be challenged in court. A deprivation can be authorised by the court or by the deprivation of liberty safeguards. The care home should apply to its supervisory body to request authority for the deprivation of liberty. The idea is that this offers protection to the vulnerable adult because there is then something concrete in place which can be appealed against and which has to be regularly reviewed. Not authorising a deprivation of liberty means that there is nothing formal to challenge and no obligations on the care home or the local authority to review the situation in order to see if it's still proportionate and in that person's best interests. It will also mean that the deprived person becomes entitled to non-means tested legal aid if they have a deprivation of liberty safeguard in place. This is only a flavour of what the deprivation of liberty safeguards are. There are many cases on the subject and ongoing changes to the law, with the entire regime due for review by the Law Commission. We will keep you updated as the law develops. Do call me or one of my colleagues in the meantime if you have any queries and for a free chat to see if we can help, or if you have any other questions or concerns.
This video is designed to be a brief introduction to the topic that it covers, and we hope you found it useful. It aims to be informative and to assist people to take the next step in solving the legal problem that they may have. This video does not constitute legal advice and does not seek to solve specific legal issues. If you have a specific legal problem that you need solved, you should take expert legal advice from a solicitor.